So when Brian, Trevor's boss, arrived into the yard, him and his sons, they started to take the oil out of that lorry. They'd given it a bit of a service, and I felt a bit bad and awkward recording, so I kind of didn't do any more. But here's where we are. We got all the tines welded in place. I had bolts, but I didn't bother with the bolts. I had the bolts, I didn't bother with the bolts because it was too much hassle to bore the holes for the bolts. That's the better way of saying it. Look. Pat thinks it'll not work.
Peter, are you proud of this invention?
I think he's wrong.
I know I have faults, Peter, but being wrong is not one of them.
Now, whenever Brian landed in the yard the other day when me and Trevor was working, he reckoned that we put these on the wrong way around, which I've heard more than once, but it'll spring both ways. I know you go that way, it'll kick. This way, it'll spring back. Right, this morning we have a 6 sheep. Pat's getting a electrolyte solution done up for him. Got him?
Yeah. Is it going now?
That's it.
Is it all away?
Yep. That's it done him.
Well, at least it'll give him a wee bit of relief, a wee bit of energy. You need to shoot begin dinner time.
Yeah.
That long for that you do them.
Yesterday we done the mushrooms. Pat was up here actually to keep an eye on the sheep. He got the electrolytes, and later on in the afternoon he come back to life, ate a bit of meal, but today he's as bad, if not worse. So what is it? Is he waiting to die?
He's taking his well.
He's doing out as well.
Very jaggy, very stingy that stuff. Right, I don't know.
Right, so now he's up and eating a bit. Pat's working his magic. Now we're going to move the sheep up to the upper field, and we're sending the apprentice to get the tools. He's only started, he's on the phone already. I don't even think he's talking to anyone. He's just trying to get it working. He's making a good job of looking like he's busy here. Hang on, Pat. This is straight off the cuff, real time. Now we have to get this divided into thirds.
Big fancy deer reel.
Aye, that's them other ones were same price as it and they're shite compared to it.
That's a real reel there.
Aye, this is a 3-to-1. So you need to go way up there. Must have stalled. You must have stalled, this has stopped moving. See, if I was doing this, I'd have walked up with the reel and put the posts in, but I'm enjoying the peace and quiet. Just walk, it'll come to you, it'll follow you.
But you're going to rough the wire off.
No, boy. So, we're going to make a gap. Right. I don't know what way this is because we're doing 3 strands. Oh, that's the idea. Right, there's the gate. Now we need sheep. Hold on. Hey, hey. Hold on. Hey, hey. Hey. Turn that camera around this way.
Okay, turn the camera.
That's why you don't need sheep in a bucket when you've got grass in front of them. Put this up. So, give me that. You like tying stuff in
Put a granny nut on it. No disrespect to grannies. This is a rather flimsy concoction of Peter's.
Beautiful.
The lambs will come down and pull this here. Right, that's okay.
If they do, they'll maybe get stung.
I'll put it around this one here, tighten it. That's too slack.
So you were off, you see, whenever you done it.
Oh, we'll keep it down on that and then pull it tight. That's it. That's better. That looks more, shall I say, I don't want to use a religious connotation.
You're in July, you're allowed to use it. A bit more Protestant looking.
Oh, it's good.
Today we're joined by Pat, the garlic grower.
Here.
We're picking garlic.
Pick it, garlic. This is good.
They're some of the smaller cloves. One came out of Tesco's, one came out of Asda. So we had 20 cloves of garlic at the start, 2 bulbs, 20 cloves. And now we have, how many have we got there?
A lot.
Eyeball it, 40 or 50.
Oh, did you have?
This is on the bigger scale, this is on the smaller side. There are some that didn't develop. They're going to be in the compost pile. Even though Vera says
I have told Peter not to put anything to do with onions in the compost pile, but Peter, being Peter, does what he wants to do, and then he finds out by trial and error that he has it all wrong.
Take one. Right. We'll put the pen in. Drilled a hole, 3 bits. Pat had no patience. We broke this off.
Pat's patience wasn't the fault. It was the guy who welded the bloody thing.
It was the welder. Blame the welder.
Peter was equally as guilty, for he stood watching him weld and let him do it.
Watch him out. Right, so look. They all are negative that this is going to burn out the quad. So we've lightened the load. We're going to use this now.
And if Peter drives over
And cross our
stones,
fingers and see does it work.
Alright, action.
Right, Trevor, let's prove the haters wrong.
These fucking wells are going to break.
push that button, make sure you remove.
Oh, this is recording. I think the 2 times are going to work, or the 1 time. It's working!
It's working! I would work again of a way.
Right, let's take a look at this and see what it looks like. It is catching the ground, you can see the line. But if Trevor had welded all of that, we would have had covered twice the area.
Yeah, I'd go over it a few times because it's not super aggressive, that.
It's all about pulling the thatch out anyway.
Yeah, just go over it a few times and it should be fine. It's gonna work. It's gonna work, keep going, yeah, keep going. It's gonna work, you just gotta go over it multiple times.
If that hadn't have broke off.
I think that one was too much, but this one's ideal. Want me to drive it, you see? Oh, it's like the grass up.
I haven't hay box, just not too many rails. You know what I think? I think whenever he dropped it down,
It did go into the ground, but
but he stuck it into the ground. No, he probably just pulled it and dropped it in.
yeah, right.
It was going to break anyway.
Yeah. I think you're safer with just this one. Right, here we go.
Go for it. Oh, I forgot to say, this is my brother Steve, American Steve. Say hello to the camera.
Hello, camera. Yeah, I think just have that.
Guys, the reason this first one broke was because it was only welded on one side, not the two sides or the bottom. Now, later on in the video, you'll see this one that was welded on three sides, it actually breaks too. But it's skipping along, and there's a lot more drag on it than it looks. We've another job for it, but keep watching. Right guys, you've seen in the interjection I did, the both things broke off the other one, off the scarifier. Now to be fair, I never thought for a minute that a toe behind chain harrow was going to be as small as what it actually is. This is two links actually running side by side. I was going to buy a 2-leg lifting chain that's adjustable with a big ring on it, but I'm not spending another 100 quid. So I made this yoke up here, and then I made 2 eyelets, welded the whole thing like you seen in that clip, and now I've already did a wee bit because me and Ivor was up working, and it works a treat. So with that said, let's get to work. Get out the way, sheep, before you end up sheep mince. Actually, I'm not going to do that yet. I have another plan. If you look behind me, I've already lifted up, look. I've went around across it, and I've already scarified a whole pile of it using the chain harrow. It's big double hooks in the ground. So it is working. The thing is, it's given like another 5 days worth of rain coming in after today. Blue sky, safety glasses on because it was streaming. But so before I start raking this again, I'm going to just sow the seed. It's sitting center. This is to adjust the spread, counter for the wind and all that. I'm going to get real technical. I'll just rotate slightly when I'm walking. Right. Kind of like we're getting ready to go marching, hey? I'm not even sure how well this seed will take. Nothing ventured is nothing gained. So it has already been too long from the sheep were lifted off that. It was just like over a week ago, so now it's time to put this thing to work. And if you notice, I'm pulling this over the top of this hole so that I don't have grass. Ugh. I shouldn't have too much grass growing in the stones afterwards. Here we go. These think they're getting meal, but they're not. Oh! That whole section done there. Get out of it. I thought I had the camera rolling, but turns out I didn't. What do you do? We're probably giving it well, because we're overseeding, we should be giving it a right course, but we're on track. Just say 20 kilograms per hectare. That's just a guess. Wait till I show you the spread. There should be plenty of grass. There's definitely plenty of seed on the ground. I'm reckoning that's about 15 kilos. I had 30 kilos ish. So we've used half of it in the lower field. We're on track. Right, I'm gonna drive the quad. Tell me how I do. Right, you can see what I'm doing here. Well, you can see what I'm doing. Got shades. I've given it a 50% overlap. I'll probably then do it 90 degrees and go up and down. I'm only using 2-wheel drive. The tangs are easily pulled. I am going to get the roller finished, but for now, just to get this done, I'm going to get the roller scarifier finished. But for now, just get this done. Look, I'm going to do this with the borrowed tangs because they're working a treat. Let's get to it. Alright guys, that's that done now. Look at the stripes of that. Like a zebra. Well, kinda. Right, we made a tang harrow. We broke a tang harrow. We got a chain harrow rake. There's for a tractor, put it on a quad, made an attachment, made the field look like a zebra. Guys, thanks for watching. See you in the field. Oh, forgot, we sowed it as well. See ya. Bye.